Hi, I'm Jamal Augustin Clark. I'm here in Northampton, which the ITV claims is one of the most unhealthiest towns in the UK. I'm going to hit the streets now to investigate, see what the people think. So what do you think about fast food?
I think they're okay. I think they're advertised probably a bit too much, and I think they're too accessible because it's so much cheaper to get a meal from McDonald's than it is to go out and get like a proper meal anywhere else. Obviously, I don't think they're like good for you, but I understand at the same time it's like it's a thing of convenience. That's why people do it.
Well, I wouldn't eat it if I was hungry. If they gave me it, I wouldn't eat it.
So you don't eat any fast foods at all?
No, not really, no. I try and avoid it. I have a cheeseburger now and again.
It's really good.
It's good and bad.
Well, fast food's grown a lot in the industry the past few years, and nothing has been done to prioritise like the health.
We know it's bad for you, but still does not stop people from eating fast food. It's very unhealthy. You turn you obese, but some people love their fast food, and that's how fast food owners make their money.
Do you eat fast food?
I do.
I think that fast food in general is really, really bad for your health. It doesn't really matter where you go. I think there's a lot of there's not really a lot of consideration of what actually goes into your fast food, and I think a lot of people sort of turn to the quick and easy option. Personally, I'm vegan, so my diet is quite healthy, and it's really actually worth looking at in general. You know, like if you're actually conscious about your own health.
How often would you say you eat fast food?
Like twice a week.
More often than I should, like 3-4 times a week.
Every day in town.
I say 3 times a week, mainly because of nights out.
So being vegan, would you say there should be more options, like something like a vegan, like McDonald's, I guess, or something like that?
From a vegan perspective, usually you don't really want to be putting money into the pockets of people that about, you know, whether it's the way that animals are treated, or it's from a health point of view, it would be good to have the vegan option in fast food restaurants. But from being a vegan, I wouldn't want to be putting money into something like McDonald's. So I mean, this town's quite good. There are some places that are specifically, you know, vegan, and everything on their menu is vegan, and no money goes towards the kind of like industry where animals are getting harmed.
Would you say there should be more options, like healthier options?
Yeah, healthy options would be nice. The reason I go for fast food is because it's cheaper. If healthier options were cheaper, then I'd go for healthier options.
After doing some looking around Northampton town and checking out recommended places from our interviews, I came across a small bistro in Kingsthorpe. So, talk to me about the concept of this place.
Right, so it's quite basic, to be honest, bud. We've opened a barber shop to begin with. We're all gym fanatics. The main issue we had on not just this street mainly, but Northampton itself, is that there's no healthy fast food takeaways.
We did a research on that. It's one of the most unhealthiest places in Britain.
Oh, really, is it?
Yeah.
Did not know that, but obviously with that said, we're definitely trying to make a massive change. Our first, obviously, priority was to kind of introduce a healthy lifestyle into Kingsthorpe. From there, it's kind of expanded, then we obviously moved into Northampton, and realistically, I'm already looking at possibly opening another place or two moving forward. So, but yeah, that's quite a statistic. I was not aware of that.
So, what type of food is it? Like, what would you sell?
Right, so we focus a lot on general health, muscle building, and weight loss. Okay, so we focus a lot on macros, on each individual's macros. So as you know, everyone's got different macros depending on their height, weight, age, and activity level, so to speak. So what we tend to do, we kind of tend to serve to an average macro. So for example, each meal will have a certain amount of protein, a certain amount of carbs, and obviously veg to go with it, so to speak. And that will happen based on what we serve to an average person, or based on what an average person would want, so to speak. So I don't know, you could possibly want more protein in your meal, for example, and what we'll do, we'll obviously try and serve to those needs.
Do you have options for different types of people, like people who eat meat, vegans, vegetarians?
Absolutely. So we do. So let me explain it like this. It probably works out easier. So our menu changes every week. All right, so we kind of tend to keep all the proteins, the carbs the same. However, we kind of tend to change the flavors. We do offer gluten-free foods. We do offer vegan options. So there's an array of different foods for everyone. Our main priority is to obviously include health in all these meals. That's our main priority, and that's what I think we've been quite successful, because we've done something that no one else has really done out there.
All right, thank you very much.
No worries,
Thank
bro.
you. So are there any healthy alternatives to fast food in Northampton? The answer is yes, which is a great start to improving Northampton's unhealthy addiction to fast food. But places like the Bistro have a long and tough journey ahead of them if they want to compete against other fast food joints. For that reason, I'm thankful that people like Alex are well informed about the serious effects of eating junk food. And I'm confident for the future of food establishments that want to make a difference like the Bistro.